Guys, they said some women from Ekiti State came to the palace to do something for Queen Naomi. And according to what we are hearing, they said what they came to do is to come and prepare a delicious food. They call it, according to their culture and tradition, they call it spiritual food for victory. And this, they said, was prepared right there in the palace by those women. They call it Igbo Oledumare. You know, some people said that QueenNaomi's mother is from Ekiti State, and that is why the women came from Ekiti State to come and perform this ritual for Queen Naomi. That most times, this ritual, it signifies a whole lot spiritually. It's something I cannot come and start explaining, but I'll give you little things that I've gathered about this Igbo Oledumare. Of course, we all know that Olodumare signifies the supreme, the ultimate and transcendent creator. It is also understood as the source of all existence, beyond human comprehension, and often perceived as a distant, omnipotent force. The term Olodumare is also interpreted as owner of the womb of existence, emphasizing Olodumare's role as the source of creation. He is also seen as the ultimate source of all things, the one who brought everything into being. Unlike some deities in other belief systems, Olodumare is not viewed as a personal, anthropomorphic figure with human characteristics. Instead, he is perceived as a distant, transcendent, transcendent force beyond human understanding. Is often interpreted as Olo, which means owner, Odu, that is of the womb, and Mare, existence, implying that he is the owner of the source of all existence. The Yoruba people believe Olodumare is grand and powerful for humans to fully grasp. To bridge the gap between humans and Olodumare, the Yoruba have intermediary deities known as Orishas who serve as messenger or conduits. Olodumare is considered to possess the qualities of omnipotent, that is all-powerful, and omniscience, all-knowing. Okay, guys, from few things that have gathered here, the womb, as in the womb owner, I don't know how to put it, but the fact remains that a lot of people are saying that the reason that these women from Ekiti came is because, one, Queen Naomi's mother is from Ekiti State, and that simply means that they are the ones who gave birth to Queen Naomi's mother, who gave birth to Queen Naomi. They are the womb owner. That is how I understand it. I don't know how you guys understand it. But they said this kind of spiritual food, that the reason they came to do it is to signify that Queen Naomi is going to be victorious, that definitely she will return back to her matrimonial home victoriously. You know, most times in their culture and tradition, they said when they normally cook this kind of food is when warriors goes out there to fight for the community, you know, when they come back victoriously, this kind of Igbo Olodumare food is being prepared for them. While they are preparing it, they will be doing some kind of incantations whereby the smoke that is going to the Olodumare is like a kind of appreciation for the victory that he has given to them. That is the little information I gathered, you know. So now they said those diviners who have gone out there to go and get those items. This particular day, they said the women from Ekiti State came to perform this Igbo Olodumare for Queen Naomi. That they came back and they were so happy that they even eat from the stew that these people made, the food that they made. And they said before this kind of food is being eaten, you have to drop a little quantity to the east, west, north, and south, appreciating the gods that are in charge of these whole regions, letting them know that they are highly appreciated, and also believe that they are part of the reasons why this victory is achieved. And not only that, information have it that these people that came to do this for Queen Naomi, some of them came barefooted. And you know what that means? It signifies a whole lot. Some of them was like they observe some fasting and prayers before coming. Some of them came with, as in they came prepared. This kind of movement is not something that you do with carnal, because you might be attacked on the process. Yeah, you know that the palace is filled with a lot, both the good and the bad. So this issue, the idea of attacking them can happen. So they came prepared from what we are hearing. And doing this simply means that Queen Naomi is victorious. And definitely nothing will stop that full moon ritual, the final full moon ritual, you know, because this is also a kind of ritual on its own, you know, telling the gods that we are grateful for what you have done. We are also hoping that you help to fulfill the remaining ones, because we all know that from the information we are gathering, the items are not yet completed according to the information reaching us. So don't forget that we do not enter into the groove with them. We are giving you this gist based on what we heard. So they said those items have not been, all of them have not been gotten. They have not get all of them. So with this kind of ritual, it will also open more doors, all the spiritual doors. And anybody that is still doing one thing or the other to bring confusion or trying to stop them from getting the remaining items, like those native doctors was, like that native doctor was doing, because they said the man was using the mortar to cover those items spiritually and keep bringing confusion to those in search of it, so that one, they will not see it and they will be confused along the line. So this kind of rituals is one of those things that they can still do to make sure that any obstacle on the way of the people looking for those items will be cleared off. So they said it was a memorable event right there in the palace, because this kind of things was observed many, many years ago. Yeah, but we all know that what is happening right now between the king and Kabiyesi is not something that is happening so often. Most times you hear that it happened a few centuries back and all of that. But that is what we are hearing. They said the women have come to come and perform the ritual for her, and everyone was happy, allegedly. Don't forget that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media. I do not live in the palace, okay? Always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.